Well, I told y'all I'd give you a tour of this shop around here, so I reckon I'm going to. Right over here. I mean, this ain't much. Right here's where I sit and work. I can look out these windows here and see birds and critters and what. Now, right now, there's a lot of snow out there. You can see that I don't have no great big lot of carving tools or anything. That's the wife's tipping machine. That's don't bother buying one of them. It don't cut the belt loop hole very good there. Saddle trays I got set and waiting. That crazy little old Chinese patcher there. If I couldn't replace that blame thing as cheap as what I could, you couldn't buy that from me. That is one of the handiest damn machines to have. It will sew stuff that these other machines won't even think about. Trash can, of course everybody got one of them. That's my old Adler, it's 105/64. An old German machine, boy, it does a good job. That's Cowboy Outlaw, that's for sewing a little thicker stuff. It does a fine job. I've got an old Singer 111, 155 sitting there. It's been converted over to the big bobbin, big shuttle, big bobbin, big thread. It'll sew 207 thread pretty good. That's why it was converted over, I don't know, but it was. And let's say right here we got some McClellan saddles. Of course, there's our banner up there, and here's my employee. This is Hunk Studley. You'll notice his left hand is missing. He got injured in an on-the-job accident there when I dropped his arm, so I had to put him on the payroll. He kind of keeps me up straight with the government on the handicap stuff, I reckon. He's wearing a chest holster I designed. And there's a few things for sale. There's some kids' chaps, and you'll notice that we like McClellan's saddles around here. And right here, you've seen this already. This is where we're sitting at working on the knife sheaths. We don't have a great big place. We just, there's a few things hanging on the wall for sale. There's my wife's, where she keeps stuff for sale. There's our glory wall. Right there, I guess you call it a glory wall. Now this is a new addition to the shop here. Let's go in over here on the old side. Now then you get to where the mess is. Everybody needs to have a place to make a mess. And right underneath there, that's the unused remnant deal. Sander finishes, a little oil in place there. We keep patterns and whatnot up there. And our interior here is it's early American Blandex, and our floor is colonial concrete. If you want to put a real deal on it. And right here's where we're fixing film here in just a little bit. That's our airbrush station. I've got a 20-ton shop press right there. Little old splitter sitting over there. This is my wife's area. I do not go past that line right there. She does not allow me over there. If I need one of them punches on the wall over there, she hand it to me. We keep a lot of stuff in these little old gray tubs. We're just a little old mom and pop deal here. And, there's the fridge, sink, we've got running water, we've got bathroom, we've got everything in the world. Let's back up here. Here's a little tool that one right there, that stripper, yeah, that's worth the money. I'd advise you to have one of them. And that old dude right there, that 6-inch crank splitter, you couldn't buy that from me for nothing in the world. I told you I might show you something a little fancy, and I mean, everybody so far thinks I'm just kind of an old hillbilly. But this is one I'm finishing up for for a man up in Yellville, Arkansas. I told you I could do a little fancy work if I wanted to. That's an inlaid ostrich seat. I mean, my videoing ain't the best in the world. Now that's one I'm finishing up. It's going to be a very nice saddle. Right there is one that we're starting on. It's a rebuild roping saddle. There won't be nothing fancy about it whatsoever. And that's work table, cutting table right here. We've got everything covered with this. They got a fancy damn name for it, but fancy name for it. Sorry, honey. We got everything covered, that white plastic, and it works real good, protects your knives. Now, here's a little idea for you. I mean, I don't know how big your shop is. That's my saddle cart. I can roll it around here, both drawdown stands. I've got 2 drawdown stands in here. And right over here is the work to be done wall. That's my apprentice's saddle he's working on up there. And yeah, we like McClellan saddles. We've got several of them. If you want to buy one, you holler at me. I've got some, and this old Hope saddle right here, I'm going to redo it back original. Let me get some of that out of the way. I just ain't had time to do it yet. That old Hope saddle there, or that old Drover saddle, I'm sorry, it's actually on a Hope tray, because I've done took it apart and looked at it. I'm going to redo that back original, and I think it's going to be really sharp. This is one I've got to repair. It'll be next. Step in here, and there's our high-tech spot. That thing will do some amazing stuff, but I can't make it do it. I mean, that's beyond me. There's the file cabinet, all the patterns and books and everything in the world is in there. So we ain't got much of a shop, but hey, it works for me.